This is Your Happy Life, the podcast that will raise your vibration. Hi, I'm your host, Donna Berger. Join me each week as we explore ways to expand your consciousness, create a positive mindset, and activate your joy. Because the higher your vibration, the happier you'll be, and the easier it becomes to create your happy life. This is going to be a quickie episode. Imagine that your mind is like a garden. Are you growing flowers or weeds? Now, if you wanted to plant a beautiful garden, create a beautiful garden, you would first decide what kind of flowers you wanted. Then you would go buy the seeds. And of course, you'd plant them, water the soil, etc. And you'd pull the weeds, if you wanted your flowers to manifest. And you take proper care. And over time, these flowers would grow and flourish. Now, this is an analogy about your mind. So to create a positive mindset, you would need to consciously choose positive thoughts. And for those thoughts to flourish, you would need to focus on them and give them your attention. What you think about and talk about, both to yourself and others, matters. Positive thoughts and words will raise your vibration. Now, the weeds are, you got it, your negative thoughts. So the things you say and talk about, both again to yourself and others, this matters because those thoughts will lower your vibration. And like a snowball rolling downhill, it gets larger and bigger. And that basic nonstop complaining, those are all the weeds. And as the weeds start growing, you will need to consciously attend to them quickly by pulling them out, releasing them, and definitely by choosing to not talk negatively. I remember when I was a young girl, one of the chores that I had was to help pick the weeds. So the weeds would grow in between these, we had rocks and pebbles. It was like a path, and it led to our backyard. And I remember my dad would say to me, you have to get the root of the weed. When you're picking it, you've got to get the root of the weed or it will grow back again. And I always knew the ones that I didn't get up by the roots. They were hard to pull and then the weed stem would break. And sure enough, those weeds grew back and I had to pick them again a month or so later. When, it's an obvious, when you pull the weed, just not getting that root, right? So when I got older, it's very cool. My dad gave me a gardening tool, and this kind of looked like, not like a rake, but had these prongy things. And what it would do is it would let me dig deeper into the ground. And that way I literally could get to the root, that deep rooted weed. I can get to it. It's fun. Anyway, it's such an amazing analogy for the deep rooted thoughts and beliefs we hold in our minds. We do this inner work and we think we release those thoughts, but then something triggers us and they are those same darn weeds surfacing again. So why is this important? Because you are the gardener of your mind, and what you think about, you can manifest, whether that's into your business, your relationships, your life. Your mind could be a garden full of beautiful flowers by not allowing the weeds to grow. But eventually, if you don't pull the weeds, they will destroy your flowers. Unfortunately, for many people, being negative is easy. But being positive takes a level of conscious awareness to shift their thoughts and energy. So when a negative thought pops up, you need to weed it out. Now, there are ways, of course, several ways to do this, and it does take practice. Again, depending on where you are on your journey. So perhaps lots of practice until it becomes second nature. And as you get better at attending to the garden of your mind, you will have more positive thoughts and you will notice fewer and fewer negative ones. It's empowering to know that you can choose your thoughts. In episode 1, I shared about you becoming a conscious choice chooser. Now, if you did not listen to that episode, go listen and grab the gift that I gave towards the end of that episode. Okay, now I love quotes. Do you love quotes? I love quotes. Okay, so this quote is mine, what I'm about to read. You are the only one who can think your thoughts, and you are the only one who can change them. Positive thoughts create a high vibration, and the better you feel, the better your life gets. To create a happy life you love, it is imperative to learn how to shift your thoughts and raise your vibration. So in the next episode, I will be sharing a tool that you can begin using immediately, and it will help you grow a garden of flowers instead of weeds. Well, that's it for this quickie episode. But let's stay connected and let's continue all this happy, high vibe goodness over in my private Facebook community. So come join me at Your Happy Life, Dream It, Believe It, and Create It. This is a growing community of heart-centered, conscious, faith-based spiritual women, entrepreneurs, and moms. This truly is a fun, magical, and life-changing journey, and I am so happy you are here. Until next time, have a happy and positive day. Bye. Thanks for listening to Your Happy Life. If you enjoyed this episode, I'd be honored if you'd leave a review and share this podcast with your conscious, faith-based spiritual friends. Until next time, sending you so much love and have a happy and blessed day.